Welcome to Egypt Unsealed, the series that tears open the tomb of history and exposes what the pharaohs never wanted written in the scrolls. Here on History's Dark Chapter, we dig up the forbidden lost technologies, forgotten rituals, vanished civilizations, and mysteries so ancient they threaten to rewrite everything we think we know. If you're ready to walk into the shadows of the ancient world, the descent begins now. Mystery 6, the forgotten name. We call it the Sphinx, but that name is a lie. Sphinx is Greek, a label slapped onto the monument nearly 2,000 years after it was carved, a creature from Greek mythology with a lion's body and a woman's head, nothing to do with ancient Egypt. The people who built the monument, they never used that name, and the truth is chilling. We don't know what they called it. The original name has vanished. No inscriptions, no official title, nothing carved into its stone. The greatest monument of the Old Kingdom. Completely nameless. Medieval Arabs called it Abu al-Hawl, father of terror, a name born from awe and fear, not origin. By the New Kingdom, over 1,000 years after its construction, Egyptians rebranded it as Horem-Akhet, Horus on the horizon, a solar god reborn each dawn. But even that was a reinterpretation, an identity assigned long after the original meaning faded to dust. The timeline is staggering. To Thutmose IV, the Sphinx was as ancient as the Colosseum is to us today. Imagine forgetting the name of the Colosseum and inventing a new one because history simply forgot. The Sphinx has outlived its own identity, known to billions, but named by none who understood what it truly was. Why does the Sphinx exist? A simple question, but there is no simple answer. The usual explanation paints it as a guardian of the Giza necropolis, a lion-bodied sentinel protecting the tombs of kings. A symbolic protector? Maybe. But then there's the alignment. The Sphinx faces exactly east, so precisely that on the equinoxes the sun rises directly in line with its gaze. This is not coincidence. This is architecture as astronomy. So is it a guardian, a solar temple, a cosmic calendar, or all three layered into one monument, the way Egyptians love to encode multiple meanings into a single symbol? The truth is infuriating. The builders left no explanation, no inscription saying, "Here is why we carved this." So the Sphinx sits in silence, a riddle in stone, purpose unknown. Mystery 8, the Dream Stela Prophecy. Between its paws lies a slab of granite weighing 15 tons, the Dream Stela of Thutmose IV. It tells a story that blurs the line between miracle and manipulation. Around 1400 BC, a young prince collapses in the shade of the Sphinx, which at that time was buried up to its neck in sand. "Free me from the sand, and I will make you pharaoh." So, the prince wakes up, orders this massive excavation, frees the buried body, and then, not long after, ascends the throne. Was it a miracle? Or maybe just genius political propaganda? Thutmose wasn't even the rightful heir, you know. He needed some kind of divine legitimacy. And honestly, what better claim than "a god chose me"? The dream. Stela still stands today, serving as both evidence and accusation. Was it really a supernatural encounter, Or maybe the oldest political PR stunt in history, and well, we'll just never know which. Mystery number 9, the missing beard. The Sphinx once wore this massive, ceremonial, kingly beard, a true symbol of Pharaoh. It fell off ages ago, shattered by time and earthquakes, but, fragments of that beard were actually found, and where are they now? London. In the British Museum, far from Egypt, far from Giza, far from the monument they belong to. Egypt wants them back. Britain refuses. A debate that asks the haunting question, who owns the past? The Sphinx remains beardless, its stolen fragment sitting in a foreign museum, a reminder of archaeology's shadowed history. Mystery X, Ancient Egypt's theme park. For most of its existence, the Sphinx wasn't alone in a barren desert. It was the beating heart of a sacred complex. The Sphinx Temple, the Valley Temple of Khafre, processional pathways, ritual chambers, active priesthoods, daily offerings and ceremonies. And by the New Kingdom, it became something astonishing. One of the world's first tourist attractions, pilgrims came from across Egypt. Commoners, scribes, nobles, all wanting to see the Ancient One. Many carved personal stele reading. I was here. I witnessed the wonder. The Sphinx had a cult, a priesthood, a mythology all its own. It wasn't a ruin, it wasn't abandoned, it was alive, a sacred destination of awe, fear, worship, and, well, even tourism. The final questions: how old is it really? What lies beneath its paws? Whose face is it? Why the small head? What was its true name? Guardian, solar temple, astronomical marker, political tool. The Sphinx is older than memory and far more silent than truth. Its secrets remain locked beneath the sands, and its silence is its immortality. You've just stepped deeper into the shadows of Egypt Unsealed, but the Sphinx is only the beginning. If today's revelation shook your view of history, there are darker, deeper truths waiting beyond the next chamber. Subscribe, ring the bell, and return to history's dark chapter, where the past refuses to stay buried. Bye, Trissus.